Did you know Boiseans can get free compost for their yards and gardens? It's thanks to the city's solid waste management program called Curb It. Today on You Can Grow It, in the first of a two-part series about Boise's compost recycling program, Garden Master Jim Duthie shows us how this program works and how it creates a cleaner environment.
Almost every day in cities and towns throughout Idaho, trash is collected and taken to the local landfill, or in some cases, to recycling centers. But in the city of Boise, there's an additional bin with a green lid, and that waste comes back to city residents as an added benefit.
So in Boise, when you set up your residential trash service, you're going to get 3 bins. You're going to get a trash bin, a recycle bin, and a compost bin.
5 years ago, the City of Boise instituted a new residential waste recycling program. And since then, city residents have been enjoying the benefits of free compost. Recycling your garden and yard waste helps keep it out of the landfill and brings about many more beneficial things like having compost to put back into your yard and garden. In 2014, a county-wide survey showed that almost half the residential waste being collected in Ada County was organic. So rather than putting it into the landfill where it would generate methane, a greenhouse gas, Boise developed a program to process it and put it back into our valley soils.
So our compost program is part of our Curb It program, which is our residential household waste management. So our compost program is one of our 3 bins that most people will have at their bin. You'll have a trash, recycle, and a compost, where we can put anything that's organic that comes out of our yards or comes out of kitchens.
This compost is often called black gold. It's a very beneficial product that you can recycle back into your yard and garden.
So in the city of Boise, our compost program is for everyone. It doesn't cost anything in addition to your regular trash bill to have it, so all of our residents have access to it. So after your waste is taken up, we take it out to our compost facility. It's 20 miles south of town. There it spends about 6 months going through processing and becoming this compost. And every household in Boise has access to pick up free compost at our residential give-back sites. Houses can take 2 cubic yards a year. This is our Idaho Botanical Garden site. We also have another site out on Joplin Road near the watershed.
The compost looks like garden soil, but it's actually missing the 3 components of soil: sand, silt, or clay. But it is a nutritious additive to amend the soil in your home landscape and help it retain moisture.
It'll also keep your ground a little bit warmer early in the season, so you can keep your vegetable garden production longer. But mostly this is full of nutrients. So what we're doing with compost is we're cycling all those nutrients back into our soils, back into our valleys, so that we can continue that cycle and have healthy soils.
In addition to picking up and recycling grass clippings, tree and shrub prunings, and fall leaves, it can also process noxious weeds that you wouldn't want to put in your own backyard compost pile.
We can take them to our industrial facility, and we reach temperatures upwards of 160 degrees Fahrenheit, which will kill off pathogens and will also inoculate those weeds so that they won't come back and grow again.
Even the paper leaf bags are recyclable.
Those actually will compost. They'll break down in that process and there'll be nothing left. When we see plastic bags, the big black plastic leaf bags, or those pumpkin leaf bags you get at Halloween, those can't be composted, and typically that entire bag will be pulled out and put into the garbage, including the leaves that you put inside it.
Compost recycling is one of Boise's most popular solid waste programs.
People in Boise really love having this program. You love knowing when you're putting something in a bin that it's going to be truly recycled and reused and not landfilled.
Instead, it comes back to build healthy soils in our own yards and gardens. In Boise, I'm Jim Duthie, Idaho's News Channel 7.
I can attest, it is a great program, and like he said, it does make your garden last a little bit longer with those really special nutrients. Boise is currently the only Treasure Valley city with this program. Garden City did recently roll out a composting program, and Meridian has a yard waste and leaf collection program, but neither of those cities offers the free compost give back. Next week on You Can Grow It, Jim tells us more about Boise's compost program, which is nationally certified, and he'll also share another great compost give back program where you can be a neighborhood compost host.